Good morning. Taking those deep sighs already today. I just left my house. I did not want my the youngest child to see me in the van, so I'm like crouched down and hiding. You kind of become you can become really sneaky when you have kids because you don't want them to see you scooting out or whatever. But anyway, I am going to set my phone down here in my dash because it is not safe to hold a phone and drive, and that is not a good example, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, sorry for the awkward angle. Okay, I came to a complete stop, by the way. All right, so I'm driving to work, and if you saw my other video, I didn't really think I'd be doing these car videos, but life has been crazy for like the last week. If you saw my video about big families, big blessings, then you know that we had an extra child for a couple of days that required a foster child that required a lot of attention. So I'm just going to back up and kind of tell you about what our week was like last week. And I'm still smiling, so you can always choose to be full of joy. Just going to let you know. Don't be a sourpuss. Okay. So last week, I guess it was maybe on Monday or Tuesday, my husband told me that his really cool old school station wagon ride was starting to miss when he was driving. So it was kind of like backfiring, spinning, sputtering. And he is our family mechanic. He did all of the, the general tune-up stuff, a new distributor cap, check the spark plugs, like a new battery cable or something. I don't know. I know just enough to sound like an idiot when I talk about car stuff. But anyway, so we had some car challenges last week, and we're still having car challenges, which is why I'm not driving my fun Mustang today. I'm in a traffic light, so I'm going to look at the camera. Which is why I didn't drive my fun Mustang today. I'm driving my mom van, which I'm thankful that we have an extra vehicle. So I'm choosing to not be aggravated about that my husband has to drive it today because the wagon is still out of commission. And then let's see, we've just had multiple things going on, just busyness. Everybody's life is busy. We really try to combat the over busyness. We'd love to have dinner together as a family and all those sorts of things. We guard that time, and we guard our date night. If you haven't watched my How to Reconnect with Your Spouse video, I have one in there about having a date night with your man. So anyway, sorry. If you hear this clanging in the background, it is a wagon. I'm about to get to the wagon part of this of the week. So anyway, Wednesday this past week, I was preparing dinner, and I get a phone call from social services, which I've already kind of shared, that we got a call about a child that needed an emergency foster home. So we did that, and we had them Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday I'm at work, and I'm a facialist. I'm a skin therapist, so alright, so I had a client on my table, was getting a facial. Thankfully I was near the end, and hear a knock on my door, which is never a good sign because anybody that I work with knows you don't knock on the door unless the building is burning down. So my coworker had the phone in her hand, and I thought, oh crap. She said, it's Brent, that's my husband, it's an emergency. Answer the phone. Our youngest child, 2.5 years old, has fallen when she was running down the hall in our home, and our nanny said something is majorly wrong with her leg. She cannot walk. She's screaming out in pain. So, I finished up with my client, head home. Our friend Dave from church came and drove me with her to the emergency room. Find out she has a broken femur, okay, which is all kinds of craziness. So we at the hospital, then we get transferred to another hospital in a major city close, fairly close to our home. So it's like an hour drive. So she gets transferred by ambulance after she gets some morphine, y'all, because it hurt. And if you have ever seen your child in that much pain, it is awful. It is one of the worst things to see them hurt like that. So she goes to the hospital. She gets all these x-rays. They're checking to see if she's got any other issues going on. And apparently when there's a broken femur, it sets up all kinds of red flags. If possibly there's something else that happened, because apparently some kids that have this injury, it's intentional. So we got cleared of all of that, which was exhausting, but I understand why they had to do it. So anyway, there's a stop vehicle on the side of the interstate. FYI, in case you don't know, it is state law in North Carolina to move over for disabled vehicles. All right, there's my PSA for the day. Okay, so squirrel. Anyway, she has to be put under anesthesia and has this major casting procedure done on Saturday morning. So we stayed overnight in the hospital. We get to go home Saturday evening. We are exhausted because anybody that stayed in the hospital knows you don't get any rest in the hospital. So Sunday morning we get up and we decide to go ahead and go to church, and we pull her around in the wagon, which was the physical therapist idea at the hospital. And if anybody knows our youngest, she is a princess, and she was doing the full beauty pageant, queen wave, wearing her sunglasses, looking all kinds of cute. And so it's been an exhausting week. I'm gonna bring it around here. So the other thing, the reason why I was crouching down hiding, is because my awesome in-laws had the wisdom to say, why don't we take your other toddler, who's 6 months older, yes, 6 months older than the one that broke her leg, because she's kind of rough. Let's take her for a few days. And they were just bringing her home after I didn't see her while our youngest was in the hospital for 2 days, and then they've had her for 2 days. I have not seen her in 4 days, and I think 4 days is about the longest we've ever been without seeing our children. We went on a little getaway as a couple, but I so wanted to hug her and kiss her this morning, but I knew it would only upset her for me to be leaving to go to work right after that. So I was hiding in the car when they walked past, and anyway, so that's kind of what's happened. This morning I was getting ready, and I had this beautiful little robe on. I had not gotten dressed yet, but I had my robe on. I had walked to the kitchen to reheat my coffee. Anybody else has to reheat their coffee like 5 times in the morning, put your hand up. So I'd reheated my coffee, and I was just walking back, and I was thinking, and I was in this very grateful state, and I was just talking to God, as I often do throughout the day, just saying thank you for helping me have a good attitude through all of this, because I can't do that on my own. This has been a lot, a car down, a kid with a broken leg. I haven't seen one of my children in 4 days, and lots of other things have just been frustrating. So I was thanking God for helping me to have a good attitude, not a bad attitude. Thanking Him that I didn't have a bad attitude, that I had a good attitude with His help. And my sleeve on my robe gets caught on the doorknob, jerks my hand back, and coffee just down on my face a little bit, all down the front of my robe, on my skin, coffee in the floor. And I just kind of chuckled to myself, and I was like, yep, that's probably par for right now. So anyway, I did not say a wordy nerd, and I got some cleaner out, and I cleaned up that mess, and I got a towel, and I blotted off my face, and thankfully I got that good Merle Norman lasting waterproof makeup on today, and it's still intact. back to this one brow because it was like a splash of coffee right there in my eyebrow. Anyway, but I'm still smiling and I'm still having a good day, and I'm gonna have a good day, and I'm not gonna let anything keep me from having a good day. And I just want to say, stay positive, be kind, and if someone does snap, they may have had a crazy week like I've had, and just give them a little grace, y'all. So just remember, be kind. Monica Says So. Check out my YouTube channel, Monica Says. I'm on Instagram, official Monica Says. Have a great day.